Good morning, beautiful people of Valiant Elementary. Coming to you live from the Valiant Elementary Gym. This is the Bulldog Pre-Celebration Show. Last month, we had Fancy February. This month, it's March Madness. So we hope everybody has their sports gear on, ready to go today. It is March 7th, 2024. This pre-celebration show starts right now. Like we said, good morning. It is Bulldog Celebration Day here at Valiant Elementary. I know everybody's excited to go. I've had a lot of people ask me about the Bulldog Celebration this week. What's it going to be like? Any surprises? There may be a few surprises. You never know what's going to happen on a Bulldog Celebration. It's kind of like Disney World. There's a lot of magic, so you never know what's going to happen. Let's recap last month real quick if you want. And last month, we had Fancy February. Everybody was dressed in their Sunday's best. Seen a lot of dresses, even seen a tuxedo out there. And so that was pretty awesome. And some more recaps from last month. We had the Valiant Elementary PTO had a dance. And so there was many elementary kids, I think it was about 200-ish, that came to a dance last month. So that was pretty awesome. Let's see what other recaps we have from last month. Robotics. They went to state competition. What do you know about robotics, Coach Jones, while I get my documents pulled up here?
Well, I know personally that robots are horrifying creatures out to destroy the world, and I'm terrified every day about robots.
There's no need to be. These are nice robots. These are robots that they actually control, and so I don't think that they're going to be taking over the world anytime. But I do think they may be moving some blocks. We had one team.
That's how it starts.
It is how it starts. There is one team who qualified for Worlds in Dallas, Texas. That's going to be at the beginning of May, and so that's going to be a pretty awesome job. And I believe that team was Genesis. We're actually going to interview them here in just a second. So at this moment, I forgot to introduce our field reporter, but let's flip over to Zatanna and see what she has going. Over to you, Zatanna.
I'm here with one of her new robotics teams. What is your team name?
Genesis.
I actually heard that you guys are in the world competition. How did you get there?
We got it from the highest award you can get from robotics in the state of Oklahoma. They call it the Excellence Award.
What is your favorite thing about spring break? What are you gonna do?
Probably enjoying being home from school. Finally, not being in school. And what everybody else said, not being in school. Half the minutes out of the bond was very good. So no.
Back to you, Mr. Panel.
Thank you, Zatanna, for that interview. Congratulations, boys, on that accomplishment of reaching Worlds. That is an awesome accomplishment. We are so proud of you guys. And I'm sure we'll be talking about that again next month because that will be in May. So we'll have another month to talk about them going to Worlds. Another thing I wanted to talk about was our show choir kids. They performed at an Oklahoma City Blue game in Oklahoma City. I was there, front row, getting to watch it, and they did an awesome job. I mean, could you imagine performing the national anthem in front of professional athletes?
I cannot. I'm horrible at singing.
Do you think you might go and take a shot? Like if there's a basketball on the court, you think you might just throw one up?
I'm worse at basketball.
Okay. All right. Well, Zatanna's signaling me over there. We actually have those show choir kids here for interviews today. So, Zatanna, over to you.
I am here with Bulldog Beats. I heard they did something cool last week.
Yes, Zatanna, yes we did. We went to Oklahoma City and sung at a Oklahoma City Blue game a few weeks ago.
Wow, that is really amazing. What are your names?
I'm Alicia.
I'm Keaton.
I'm Bristol. I'm Katie.
I'm Micah.
What's your name again?
Bristol. Katie.
Micah.
Those are all in my grade. What is your favorite thing about spring break? And what are you going to do?
I'm probably just going to go visit somebody and just chill.
I'm probably going to beg my mom to stay the night with somebody.
I'm going to camp. I'm probably going to stay at home.
Sleep in.
What's your favorite thing about the Bulldog celebration?
I like it whenever Biscuit runs down and up, and we do the weight.
Yeah.
I really like seeing my friends run down the red carpet and I get to scream and blow everybody's eardrums out.
That's true.
Everybody having fun. I like when the confetti comes.
Me too.
The confetti.
Me too. Okay, back to you, Mr. Panel.
That's a great job, Zatanna, and I'm glad that you pointed out that those kids were in your grade. So we appreciate that, Zatanna. Zatanna, she loves these interviews, and she made sure that she told me that her hair is like that today because of Wacky Wednesday. I asked her if she got ready in the dark, and she said, no, it's like that for Wacky Wednesday. And so if you're wondering what her hair is like that for, Wacky Wednesday is the reason. Another interview we have lined up today, Zatanna said she wanted to surprise us with an interview today. And so she is going to surprise us with her teachers. So I think Zatanna is currently chasing down her teacher. So let's flip over and see if Miss Smith can catch up with her because she's trying to find Miss Wilson right now.
Hello. I'm going to be tracking down my teacher, Miss Wilson. She has no idea that I'm coming. Where? She's drinking. I don't know if she's in there.
Okay. All right, so we have word that Zatanna actually could not find Miss Wilson. She is still searching for her, and that hopefully she gets her here in just a little bit. While we're waiting for her to find Miss Wilson, I didn't get to kind of go on and talk about the Blue game a little bit more, but those kids, you talk about one of the best national anthems I ever heard. I mean, they were on point. Those kids were confident. They left with smiles on their face, and I was so proud of them. I didn't see any nerves showed whatsoever. And also shout out to Miss Matlock for getting those kids ready, and also Miss Dansby for getting those robotics kids ready. So shout out for both of those teachers representing Valiant Public Schools well. Okay, so I do hear that Zatanna now has found her teacher. So back over to you, Zatanna.
I'm here with third grade teachers today. What is your favorite thing about teaching every kid in your classroom?
I love teaching math. So math is my absolute favorite, and I love watching every single student learn and year.
My favorite thing is getting to know all my students and forming a really good relationship with them.
What do you look for when you're trying to pick Bulldog of the Month?
Oh, that's a great question. I look for attendance, a positive attitude, and helping others. I watch kids help others.
I look for the same things that Miss Wilson said, but I also like to see someone who works really hard for me in the classroom. You got to be a hard worker.
Absolutely.
And also, Miss Wilson is my teacher. Back to you, Mr. Panel.
So not only did we get Miss Wilson right there for an interview, but we also got Miss Gunn for an interview. So that kind of concludes our interviews today. But hey, shout out to Zatanna for stepping up and just taking on this role and doing an excellent job with it. I mean, about every day she comes in and gives me a breakfast report too. So I don't know if you've ever gotten a breakfast report, Coach Jones, but
I have.
She will come in and tell you about just exactly how the biscuits are in the cafeteria. So she keeps them on their toes over there, that's for sure. This month we have some things coming up. I have one of my favorite breaks, spring break.
Spring break.
Yeah. What do you plan on doing over spring break?
I will be fishing probably all of spring break.
All right. Coach Jones fishing. Me, who knows? I'm just going to take it a day at a time. We'll see what happens. You never know what's going to happen. I do know I have to go to Oklahoma City. Will not be at a Blue game, but I do know I have to go to Oklahoma City one day. But then, hopefully, not a lot's going on. Hopefully, an actual true break and get some rest. Another thing we have coming on up is another day where a big day of work for me, you, and Coach Engler and Miss Smith. Got some track meets going on.
Track meet,
Yeah. Got pre-K through first grade on one day, and then second through fifth grade on one day. I heard, kids, that there will be popcorn at the track meet. So bring your dollars, because we're going to have some popcorn too. Not only are we going to have candy and drinks, but there will be popcorn there too. So get excited about that. Another thing that I left off my notes that's coming up is we got an eclipse coming.
An eclipse, yep, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, now we will be able to talk about that this next Bulldogs pre-celebration show, because that will be like the Thursday before the eclipse, but that is coming up. And so we'll see how dark it gets around here.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, it's going to be an awesome time. Bulldog celebration today. Once again, March Madness. So hope you got your sports gear on, whether it's a professional team, a college team, even the Valiant Bulldogs. Okay, you're wearing your favorite sports team today. Coach Jones is representing his jersey from, I believe that's VYA days that he's got on today. I think that's when he was in second grade. Not sure, but hey, we're ready to go today. We're excited. I hope everybody else is excited. Don't forget the Bulldog celebration etiquette about we are Valiant. Make sure you're really quiet if we ever say that so everybody can hear. I know there's some bicycles that are here to be given away. Talked to Biscuit this morning. He's excited, ready to go. He asked Coach Jones if he could borrow his jersey. So we'll see if he shows up in that or not. But got anything else to say before we sign off?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, well, hey, I know those confetti cannons are ready to go. I know we have a lot of new students, so sorry, that's my last thing I'm going to talk about. We had, on Monday, we had about 11 or 12 new students in row, so there's going to be a lot of new students that run down the red carpet today, so let's make sure we get loud and proud for them today. But, that's all that I have today, and I hope you guys enjoy this Bulldog pre-celebration show. We will see you guys here at 12:35. This is me and Coach Jones signing off until next month. Have a great day, everybody.